Good evening, nobles. Welcome to the Court of Fowl. My name is Richter, and we're mowing the lawn today. Or wait, at least as close as we can. Chotto matte. Chotto. Why is my controller not working? Ah! Wait, are we? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're good. All right. Crisis averted. Chat, how are you? It's been a week. How have you been over the past couple days, yes? In true dad fashion, should we skip the tutorials and be like, nah, I can figure this out. No man don't need no instructions. Don't need no I know how to work a lawnmower. I know how to do it. I don't need directions. I'll find my way there. Oh my god, okay, wait. Oh, Fowler, Eve, hello, welcome. I don't need to read no instructions. I don't need no instructions. Alright, we need to, where's my company name? Alright, oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Company name. Let's call it Fowl Company. So we're Fowl Company. Company logo. Now this is a logo. It's a buzzsaw. Yeah. You'll be enjoying while cooking? Alright, thank you for dropping by. Edit player, let's go. Let's go with... There we go. Dingo McDuffus the Fourth. What? That's it? Oh, that's the maximum, so it's... We can't add any more than this. We're gonna be Dingo McDuffus. Avatar. Who is like... Who? No. Who looks like a Dingo McDuffus? Who looks like a... Hello, my name is Dingo McDuffus. This guy. We'll go with him. Change hat. Let's make it a white hat. No. Black hat? No. Gray hat? Let's go with blue. Yeah, blue seemed like a good color. Logo placement. Front and back. Let's go. How do we go around? How do we rotate them? It says logo placement is for the back too, but I can't rotate them. Why can't I? Can I rotate? Whatever. We'll go with uniform colors. We'll go for the same blue. No back. There you go. Secondary, we'll go with a white. There. This looks like a fine color scheme. Let's go. Start company career mode. Alright, good. Astiga. Ooh. These are actually pretty. Stiga, Estate 2084H. Petrol-powered ride-on mower with a 452cc Stiga engine. 33-inch cutting deck with 2 blades and 44-gallon rear grass collector. This baby's... I need that, like that. You know, I need that tapping meme. Where he has that. You know that meme where they're where he's like tapping the top of the car. This baby can do. This baby's got a deck size of 84 centimeter deck top collector, rear wheel drive with a 6-liter fuel tank capacity. Top speed goes 5.5 miles per hour and a 9.9 horsepower engine. Hopper capacity is 240 liters. Hell yeah. What else we got? Ooh, baby. This here is the OFS-1 Knight. It's got a deck size of 98 centimeters. It's a multi-deck type, rear-wheel drive, 5-liter fuel tank capacity, 4.3 mile per hour top speed, and a whopping 10 horsepower engine. Let's go. Go for a test drive. Let's go. Oh, what up? Oh, X. Oh, sorry, A. Got it. Dino Safari DLC. Why is this? What? You see this, chat? Dino Safari DLC. I'll see if it's gonna. I'll see how much it costs later. And if we do this again, which, if this goes well, we probably will, we'll do it all over again. Game looks pretty good so far. Look at all that grass that needs cutting. What up? Get on vehicle. Hold X. Left and right turn the vehicle throttle setting. Accelerate. There we go. Blue streak, brother. You got one pretty rider right there, man. Why don't you call Cletus? Cletus and me take that thing for a ride through the Walmart. Hells yeah. Up and down the cut height. Cut height. Got it. Lower cutting deck. Okay. All right. Let's bring that down. I don't. Chat. Do you see this thing looking like it's cutting grass, right? Why is the world shaking? Why am I shaking so much? Cletus. There's something in your garage. Welcome, Blue. How are you doing? How you doing? Oh. Here we go. Over there is Cletus. And there's Cousin Mark. Driving around with the barbecue on his god dang tractor again. Okay, let's cut height not engaged. Oh, okay, there we go. Now, okay, use extra engaging X engage. Oh, there we go. Now we're cutting grass. I didn't start the cutting engine, of course. Alright, let's this feels nice. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're cutting some grass. Okay, it seems pretty smooth so far. What do you think, chat? You think this, think we're doing well on this one? It's okay, we're not making mistakes. We're I think we did a pretty good job giving this for a test run. How do I step down from the what? If you were grass, what kind of grass would you like to be? Golf grass? No. Make a pee-pee on grass. Puppet, why do you think why would I do such a thing? Huh? Huh? Why do you think I would do such a thing, Puppet? Huh? Why would you think I would draw a pee-pee on the grass? What makes you think I'm that kind of person? Huh? I wouldn't drop pee-pee on the grass. I mean, look at this. Do you think this masterpiece here just drew itself? Huh? What do you think this is? What do you think this is, Puppet? Alright, let's go take this sucker back. We're good. We're already done. Let's go. Let's go and actually do the, How do I... huh? How do I... Kylo! Good morning! Ah! Ah! No, we're not engaging the cut. How do I get down? How do I... Okay. What do we do? By the way, how's the game audio? Game audio good, chat? How do I... Ooh. How do I say I'm done? No, that's a dad. Ah. How do I... Alright, see ya, Puppet. Sleep well, sleep well. How the fuck? How do I... Look at that. Look at him. Quick, Cletus! Something's going wrong with him. Where? I'll just... Okay, I'm just gonna quit. Let's go. Oh, okay, so that was it. Alright, let's go for this one. Let's go grab the Stiga and then... Ooh! Go with the petrol. Because we don't care about no stinking environment. The mowing is done when the grass says it's done. True. I bet you know I don't need to read the goddamn manual. Nuh-uh, don't need to. I got here. Assign an employee. Dingo McDuffus. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Let's send him over. Dingo McDuffus. We don't need no goddamn manual. If I can live 50 years without asking for no stinking directions when driving, I don't need no goddamn instruction manual. IKEA can go stick it in the butt. Go ahead and stick it where the sun don't shine. What? Oh, that's a lot of grass. Cut height 5 to 6 centimeters. All right. Here we go. Mundungus. Back. What am I supposed to be checking for? Objects collected. Oh, am I supposed to clear the ground for shit? Oh, okay, got it. Gotta clear the ground for shit that might mess up the goddamn lawnmower. There you go. Here we go. Here's the last one. Alright, here we go. Mundungus. Who is Mundungus? I've never seen most of the Harry Potter movies. I feel like I've only read like the first one. Here we go. Okay, what's our cut height? Okay, let's go for 5 centimeters. A nice 6 centimeters. So it's a nice little here we go. We're doing all right. We're going to clear the perimeter. Go around. There ain't no right or wrong way to mow your goddamn lawn. How does that sound, though, if we have like maybe a Discord community night where we're watching the Harry Potter movies? How does that sound, chat? Are they actually worth watching all together? Yeah. We can go ahead and do just that. We'll watch Harry Potter. Okay, I didn't. What am I supposed to? Uh-oh. Whoops. Oops, I messed up. Alright, here we go. We're back. We are back, chat. You know what? I feel like I want to do it by section now. Oh, thank you, Eve, for the, thank you for sharing the Discord link. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it section by... Oh, forgot to engage the god dang... What do you call it engine again? Okay, I don't think I'm doing this well. It looks so bad. But I have faith, believe, trust the system. This is gonna turn out well. We'll figure this out. Alright, since we've kind of brought up the whole Harry Potter topic, and I haven't watched it, what are some movies that are really big? Let's say movies or series that you haven't seen but are really big and like maybe 90, 80 or really large amount of people in your circle have already seen it. What popular thing have you not seen? Nice. Good to see you, Kylo, on the Discord. Damage the ground? Oh, come on. I didn't touch that dirt. It was already broken. No. Come on. Vampire Diaries? Game of Thrones? Ah. I can join you on that one, Kylo, for Game of Thrones. I think, again, I think it's another one of those things where I've seen only like the first season of it. Like, I was curious. I was almost gonna watch it when I heard about the finale and how a lot of people seem to be so pissed about it. I was curious enough that I was almost tempted to see, like, you know, what was all this, what it was all about, and why everybody got their panties all up in a bunch about it. Not worth the effort. I see, I see. Is it because of what they did with the ending? Ah. You're still pissed about it. Oh, I see. That bad, huh? That bad. I mean, a month ago I could have been in My Hero Academia, but I tried it and I loved it. Ooh. Like, I was reading My Hero Academia as well. I used to read it, but lately I haven't. I lost interest around the villain arc. That was when I last was reading the manga, and I'm like, I'm overloading the engine. Ora. One Piece. Oh, Naito! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so for One Piece, I actually read the manga, in most of the manga, in like one sitting. From the beginning up until, what do you call it? Up until the Big Mama arc. That was up until when I read the manga. It took, I think, a couple of months of reading the... Oh. Yes, I think it took a couple of months of reading it. Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus. Good question. Okay. I generally have mixed feelings toward the Disney Plus series for Star Wars. Like, I'm not necessarily the biggest Star Wars fan, but I enjoyed it, you know? I feel like there's also a lot of expectations for things like, I think, I haven't seen Mandalorian, which ironically enough is something I still need to catch up on. Wait, favorite arc for, I'm assuming this is for, okay, I'm not sure which series. My Hero Academia, favorite arc so far. I don't know if it's a specific arc that I really like. But I enjoyed, like, the, most of the early arcs of My Hero Academia. For One Piece, Doflamingo arc, hands down. Doflamingo arc was the best, in my opinion. That is, you know, that is just hands down my favorite arc. Doflamingo. Hells yeah. Let's see. Although, because I feel like a lot of the other arcs, and then I can also, for a bonus, worst arc is the Water 7 arc. Dinner calling. All right, see you, Fowler. Enjoy. Have a nice, hefty dinner. Eat well. Jiro and Momo. Ah. Well. Let's see. My favorite. Honestly, I just kind of vibe with what's his name? Oh. How do I? Oops. I gotta start the engine again. Right. X. Oh god. Okay. The engine. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a lot better. This is a much better view. Work. Ah, that's good. Personally, which quirk would I like? Because for definitely I wouldn't necessarily want to have like one for all. Because that shit, like, unless you actually have somebody healing you, you are gonna die before you get, you know, one for all to where you want it to be. You know, that shit is dangerous. I think a nice quirk to have that wouldn't be too dangerous to possess, I'm thinking would be crap. That is Sun Eater quirk. Okay, Sun Eater would have been cool, but I just don't like the fact that a lot of his like physiology also changes. Like, cool, but do you ask yourself, do you really want to be having like crab claws for a while? Like, you don't even control, like, I don't even think he has like I don't know if he has a control over like what powers you can just disengage. Like, imagine you're just like you decide to have crab, but because of the quirk, of course you like the crab claws. I don't know, buddy. I kind of like having my my hand the way it is for certain moments. You just got to make sure that when you have crab, you're not planning on doing anything. You're not planning on having solo time. Because that would be a pretty inconvenient moment to have crab claws instead of actual functioning hands. Yeah, he can drop it. Can he? Can he actually release the crab claws whenever he wants to? Because if he has actual if he can actually just let it go when he wants to, then great. That would actually be pretty handy. Very hyper-specific, but handy. Sun Eater only got the body part if he wishes, turning it off. Yeah. I don't know if he can just, like, turn it off at will. More than that? Oh, got it. Okay. You want to know which quirk would scare me the most if I got it? It would be, what's his name? Lemillion. If I got that power, if I got that quirk, I would be like, oh god, please, no. Please. Think about it. Like, realistically, those powers would be frightening as all hell. Permeation. That is, whew. I would not want to have that, like, during the earliest parts. That is, whew. Okay, so we're done with the, lawnmower. Huh? Oh, B, okay. Alright. So that's how we actually get down. Let's start. %. Okay. Alright, now we gotta do the detail in chat. Scared to have Kaminaris. Oh, shit. Yeah, Kaminaris is... I mean, I feel like most of it is gonna be harmless. But, like, because its loss of IQ is very temporary. You know? It's temporary. Red Riots would have been cool, but I feel like it's a little too inconvenient to... In terms of, like, oh, what if I have clothes? Like, you gotta have clothes that really match the, what do you call that? That make sure that you have, like, you can accommodate your rock-hard skin. Bakugos would be fun, but it is just, you know, very destructive. And what's his name? What's the name of the little pervert? I forgot his name. But in a fight, you can't save your life if you were stoned for 3 minutes. In coming out. Ah. Genus seems like fun too. Mineta, there we go. There we go. Mineta's powers are very... Actually, they're kind of useful. Like, you know... Sure, yeah, you know, you can, he's very questionable at most, you know? Very questionable character, but his powers can actually be very handy in, like, in a lot of, like, real-world scenarios. Like, he'd have a lot of scenarios where his powers are actually pretty useful. Who else's powers are pretty nifty to have? Can't go wrong with Todoroki. Ah. Yeah, Todoroki's powers are very generic and overpowered, though. I think the only downside that I can imagine would be getting your body, like, if we were talking about, like, real-world applications of it, that you would need to get used to exposing yourself to that temperature, whether it be hot or cold, on a regular basis. I don't know. It feels like you probably need to get used to those temperatures. Wasn't it also Momo? Wasn't it Momo who was doing the creation quirk? Temperature resistance? Ah. Well, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, Momo was the one with the creation quirk. Cool power. Cool power. You know, perfectly honest, that's a cool power to have. The downside, that it exhausts you and you kind of need to have the materials. Like, you need to have, like, food in your system. You need to consume calories to be able to create the items. You'd be hungry a lot of the time, depending on how often you actually use the thing. Yep, yeah, exactly. You need all that fatty food. You need to have a high caloric intake. Trying to see now. Other powers. Alright, let's try to run down the guy who could the guy who can talk to animals has a pretty cool power. I don't know if the physical physical mutations are part of it as well, but that would kind of suck. But the power itself is really rad. Koda, yeah. Talking to animals. Super handy. Isha, yeah. That's a personal flaw rather than a flaw of, like, the quirk itself. What else? Jiro! Oh yeah, Jiro. Awesome power. Very less useful nowadays, if you ask me though. Because we all know that Apple, Android, and all the others have been doing away with headphone jacks for a while now. So it's gonna be a much less, like, as a quirk, it'll be much less useful today than it would have been, say, I don't know, 5 years ago. Invisible Girl is also pretty awesome. Yeah. Invisibility is always, like, it's always a good power to have, depending on, like, the parameters of, like, using those powers. Like, can you turn it on? Can you turn it off? And in the case of MHA, she can't turn it off. She is just, like, permanently invisible. I know, and I supposedly, from what I think some things I've seen on Twitter, I don't know, they've shown how she actually looks like. Jiro still be true. Ah, right. She can do it on anything, isn't it? The downside is very glaring, though, about it. Like, if you're listening in and something gets really loud and it's just like, ah! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I destroyed the flowers. Sorry. It's okay. 23 minutes. Oh, more flowers. Sorry. Why'd you put your flowers so close? Not my problem. Is a sad quirk? Ah. I mean, that depends. That comes down to the person after a while. Like, if you don't mind being invisible. Like, if you would like it that nobody could ever reach you or see you or whatever, then sure, that's a great quirk if you like being left alone. Alright, I think it all looks good. Doing great so far, chat. Alright. Up until the villain art. Up until, what's his name? Until something very unfortunate happened to Twice. I think that was the last, I think that was literally the last thing I read. When something most unfortunate happened to Twice. Yeah, so that was the last that I read. I think I may have like heard about stuff that happened after it, but it's all very like vague memories. So probably not a clear enough memory, really. But Twice, whew, that was a rough one. That made me think. That made me think a little bit. And I am fascinated though with how a lot of people kind of started obsessing over what's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name. What's Todoroki's dad's name again? What's his hero name? Because I know a lot of people have been like, you know, like thirsting over him ever since, maybe even before his Endeavor. There we go. Endeavor. Like even before his like quote unquote like change. Like ever. I'm kind of fascinated by it. Like, I don't think it's necessarily a healthy thing, given what Endeavor had done, you know? But I do feel that, you know, if he truly lives out that reformation bit, then, you know, cool. But I do feel that a lot of people got were a little too quick to jump on the hell yeah, let's go and forgive Endeavor arc. Just because oh, daddy vibes, you know? Some people got on that wagon a little too fast for my liking. Like I get it, you know, like it's yeah, everybody can change, sure. But you know, let's give them that time, you know? Give them that time to really show us that it matters, not really before that. Ah, here we go. We can trim these. But yeah, you know, it is, I do like though the fact that they gave him that chance to really kind of be better, and that they're showing that you know, that the whole process of reforming yourself from being a total a-hole is not something that happens overnight, you know? You don't have like a one, oh, I changed my ways moment, and then after that nothing happens. So I'm kind of glad that they're showing the fact that he is trying to change, and that it's a process, and that it doesn't just happen overnight. It happened gradually, like a habit. Yeah, you know, it has to be something that happens over a period of time, where you kind of regain that trust. Like, especially with his family, because we all know what Endeavor did before. You know, we know the shit that he had done in his pursuit of being like the #1 hero. And I love how, you know, that when he did eventually kind of, you know, step up to that mantle, it was nothing at all what he had like been like expecting, you know, and that what that title, you know, means. Ooh, I'll try reading it. I'll try catching up again. Come on. We've been at it for like half an hour now. We still haven't finished anything. What do we need? What are we still missing? What are we missing? I hate it. Endeavor done that because of All Might. Yeah, and he changed also because of All Might. Yeah, there's a reason why All Might is looked up to, right? It's kind of the same thing, honestly, with Superman, like as a figure, as a superhero. Because like I disagree with a lot of the comments saying that that Superman is a boring hero. He isn't. I mean, you can have a very good story. Like, if you can have very like wonderful, amazing Superman stories, it just happens that it's very hard to kind of do it right if you don't really like grasp like why Superman works. And that the kind of role that Superman plays. Like, I remember watching a couple of YouTube videos recently, maybe like a couple of weeks ago, that talked about Superman being about writing Superman stories and why a lot of people do it like poorly. Oh, okay. Yay! You can leave now. Bye. Oh, is this where we go? Oh. Fill the fuel. Okay. All right. Ooh, no. Let's just get on first. Oop. I knew it. I should have parked it. Here we go. Get off. Here we go. Let's fill the fuel though on this one. Recover. Now can we leave? Oh no. What did I do? I messed it up. I hate it. Okay. Come on. Personally, I'm not a fan of Superman type of superheroes. Imperfections that is a little bit more human, not like something godly, like kryptonite, is what draws me to liking a superhero. Oh. I mean, that's fine. Like, the reason, at least in my opinion, right? Like, why we need a Superman figure in a lot of comics is that, from my perspective, Superman is the kind of hero that you have whose entire point is that he always does what is the right thing. You know? He is that, in spite of everything that that happens, like even if shit goes down, at the end of the day, you can count on, on Superman to do exactly what needs to be done, no matter how hard the choice is. Ooh. Kingsbury House. Alright. Alright, let's go. Do we have the DLC? Oh no, these are loans. Alright. I think Superman was portrayed interesting in the animated film Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, like All Might in a way. The one that the whole plot is giving hope, whatever the situation. Yeah. Because the entire point is that without a Superman, heroes don't have other heroes won't have a standard by which to measure themselves. Like the only reason heroes can continue to improve is that when you have somebody as powerful as an All Might or a Superman who does the right thing no matter what, otherwise the standards for heroes might get lower if you don't have that kind of figure. Pick up. Yeah, so there's always room, I feel, for a Superman-like figure in comics or in superhero, lore in general. It's good to have them. Because who else, what else will we compare them to? Weakness? Ah. Twisted heroes. Okay. So you mean like, what do you call it? Like twisted heroes in general? Like, for example, give me some examples on what you mean by a twisted hero. What's the centimeters? Current grass range. 6 to 7, okay. Let's go with 7. Heroes with questionable motivations. Like anti-heroes? Kind of like the Punisher, maybe. Are we cutting it right? Okay, good, we're cutting it right. Like Punisher, or what was his name? Who was a guy? Oh, not anti-hero. Do you have an example of a Mineta? Oh! I mean, okay, so a questionable hero like Mineta. Like, he has his own... That's a bit of a gray area. I feel like... I feel like in terms of, like, that's kind of falls under anti-hero to an extent. Because when you have someone like Mineta, they are heroes, but they're not necessarily like heroic figures. So they're not very traditional heroes. It kind of shows that you have these different heroes who are like people, flawed characters. Because at the end of the day, for example, let's say we have Mineta, right? Who is very, who has his like ulterior motives all the time. If at the end of the day, he does, like he is willing to put himself in the line of fire for the good, for... what do you call that? For doing the right thing? I don't think it excuses him. I think he needs to do better still. But I feel like he can still be... You can still consider him heroic. Just maybe not in the, you know, traditional sense. You know? I can still consider him heroic, but he is more of like the kind of hero that you feel like still has room to grow. There aren't too many heroes like that, though, I think. At least in terms of, like, whether they're just, like, pervy or stuff. Usually you would have the kind of, like, non-heroic types you would typically see would be those who were, like, more of the ultra-violent types. Like Stained. He's the kind of character that who kind of, quote-unquote, does hero work. You know, taking out the bad guys and stuff, but he does it in a twisted way. And that is more of a gray area. Because what do you do with heroes who don't kill and heroes who do? Right? Because that's a very, that is something where if you don't kill them, they can go on and they survive and they get out. Let's say they break out of prison, right? And they start doing all sorts of other shit. And people die. What do you do then? Sorry for leaving, but no problem. Alright, Callow, thanks for dropping by. It was a wonderful conversation. Alright, you take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, and you know, there's always going to be next stream. Speaking of next stream, tomorrow... Uh-huh. There's a grass bag. No. How do I... Oh, okay. I gotta go to the gas bag. I know. Where are the grass bags? Oh, there it is. What do I do here? Ah, reverse? Okay. You can do this. Okay, what now? What do I do? Hold A. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, so since we're kind of in the topic of superheroes in general, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and just maybe start talking about my favorite superhero of all time, which is none other than the sensational, the spectacular Spider-Man. He's been my favorite comic book hero probably for like the longest time. And I feel like a lot of that comes down to the fact that he feels the most like relatable in a lot of ways for a lot of people, because he's the one that you see who kind of like, oh, I'm a hero, but I gotta pay the rent, I gotta work another job, you know, and it's not easy. You see Spider-Man struggle with a lot of issues that you don't typically see with other heroes. At least some of the more established ones. Like, let's take for example, Iron Man. Iron Man doesn't have to worry about rent. He's a goddamn billionaire. And you don't really see a lot of the other like superheroes kind of dealing with that kind of issue. You know? The Fantastic Four don't have to deal with it. Like, most heroes don't. And usually I think you mostly get that from like a lot of the street level kind of heroes. Like, what's her name? Like Daredevil. Or Power Man, aka Luke Cage. The ones who have like the kind of issues that day-to-day people would have as well, and balancing being a hero on top of everything else. Alright, we're 40% through. This is a pretty big yard. Anybody in chat with a yard this size? This is huge. Maybe I should clean up the edges first before I go around. I feel like I should. It might be the smart way to do it. You got your pancakeys? Nice, Eve, nice. And cold milk? Ooh, I could use some cold milk right now. I could use some cold milk. Anyway. So yeah, that's, what do you call that? This yard is 45% done. We're getting through, I might cut this one off here at this point as well. So far we got paid for the first job. That went well. And now we're technically on our second house. And we're thinking we got a pretty decent strategy on now to make things go a little faster. And that's to kind of work out the specific like subsections first. Breakfast for dinner sounds really nice though. I would like pancakes and waffles for dinner. Yeah. Okay, here we go. See? Look at that. Look at us navigating through this like a champ. We are handling this beautifully. Cletus, go. Problem is, cousin Cletus don't do the lawn mowing today. Goddamn. Now, I just like to ask if anyone in chat actually does mow their lawn like this. Does anyone in chat actually own a lawnmower of this caliber? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fun. And I feel like if you have a yard like this big, this is gonna be like a necessity. You did have a lawnmower. Nice. Was it anything like this? It's a big, the big pushing one. Yeah. Like the one the one that you typically see in a lot of, like, you know, TV shows and movies when they say, "Oh, mow the lawn." Those kinds. How is it though? Is it convenient, or yours is a motor? Ah, okay. Interesting. How long would it normally take you to mow your lawn, though, realistically? Because I'm kind of curious how long it normally would take. Okay. Just gotta make sure it goes in the right direction. Hmm. 30 minutes? Ah. I see. I personally have never, like, had a yard big enough that required, like, lawn mowing. I was never a big house kind of guy. I've never been raised in a house with a yard. I've always lived, like, inside buildings, or inside buildings or compounds and stuff. So I've never known what a suburban life looks like or feels like. So that's why I consider myself a city boy, if you will, all the way through. I don't even know if this is, like, the most efficient way to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Does anybody know in chat if this is actually, like, if what I'm doing is effective? Or rather, if it's efficient? Or am I just making it that much harder for myself? Especially with something like this. I had a lovely apple tree. It would take... Ah. That's also one thing I wish I kind of was able to grow up with. You know, having, like, a tree in the yard that actually, like, bore fruit. Because I've always felt that that would be kind of cool, you know? Like, having really fresh fruit. Because it grows literally in your yard. I've always been curious about what that was like. Because it feels like... It seems like it's a cool thing, you know? Cut that one down the middle. Alright, we're almost 90% done. And we've got plenty of time. Alright, we're almost there. Right. I think most of the mowing part is done. It sounds awesome to have a garden. It does, doesn't it? Like, I wish I had a garden. Like, if I had a garden, I would probably, like, if I had space and stuff, I would probably be, like, growing herbs for cooking. You know? But I feel like that would be super fun. Always having, like, fresh herbs on demand. Like, ah, yes, I need some, I don't know, cilantro. Or I need some, what are some other common herbs? Sage or rosemary. That would be really nice. My aunt has a farm. It looks fun when she posts photos of all the veggies that grow there. Oh, nice. Yeah, like imagine like if you actually had the space and you know and the know-how for a full-on like vegetable garden. Oh, that would be so nice. Growing your own crops. The money you'd save. And not to mention also knowing that, hey, you know, you know what you grew. You put the effort into it. You know it's going to be clean. You know you didn't use some weird pesticides or something. Right? I'd like to have a nice garden. I'd probably be growing tomatoes, onions, the most basic stuff that I'd probably use a lot. But I don't know, what do you call that? Which vegetables and stuff would be hard to grow. I helped a few times. It was mostly to replant a tree. Ah. Oh, really? You used to have cilantro and mint. Sounds really nice. Here we go. 94%. Oh, that's quite a bit. Oh, here we go. We have a couple. Okay. And is everybody here fond of fruits and vegetables? Like, if you could grow, like, if you had space to grow one vegetable in your yard or wherever you live, what would you grow? What would be the main thing that you'd like to grow? Just to grow one crop. You like your fruits and veggies? Because I think for me, what I would probably want to grow, more than anything, probably be... I would grow cherry tomatoes if I could. I would love to grow cherry tomatoes. Oh, fuck! I got reckless. Cherry tomatoes. I would grow those. Because I love having cherry tomatoes in the morning. And I would probably be like so set. Just picking out a couple of cherry tomatoes in the morning. Potato. That's actually a very that's actually a really smart choice, I think. They're nice and heavy. They're really easy to use. Super versatile. You can make your own French fries. Fruit, strawberry. Ooh, yeah, agreed on strawberry. It's a shame that strawberries typically need to be in a much colder environment to grow properly, last I remember. Yeah, strawberries do need to grow in cold places if I remember right. Potato is the Swiss Army knife of veggies. Yeah, they are. You can make French fries, mashed potatoes, potato wedges. You can make gnocchi. You can make potato gnocchi. That would be nice. Norwegian strawberries are delicious, and those nutritional stats are good. Yeah. I feel like rice would be so inconvenient to grow. Like if you had like a yard, like how much space would you need to like grow rice properly? You know? Like I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where people were trying to grow rice. And it was not easy. I think there was a Japanese video that I saw that was trying to grow rice. A lot of space and water, yeah. Imagine the hassle. I feel like cucumbers are also nice to grow. Green tea leaves. Ah. I feel like carrots are also a good crop to grow if you could. Maybe not as versatile as like, you know, not as versatile as potato. But I'd say that they're still pretty good. You can also use them in a lot of places. Going carrots and potatoes. Like it was a Minecraft server. Tea leaves are tea leaves. It's the leaf itself, what shades it's in, how you dry it. Ah. Yep. Let me tell you, chat. Eve, I actually had like half a brain earlier to like change the stream last minute. Like instead of lawnmower sim, I was thinking of making it just a Minecraft stream. So I could show you the work that I've been doing on over on Eve's Patreon Minecraft server. Because a lot of work went into it. A lot of work went into making that server. So let me tell you, it's I'd say it's very, very much worth a server joining. Oh, here we go. This is what I was missing. The mods were curated, you know, very specifically. I think the only thing that's there are only a couple of things left, I think. A couple of minor adjustments left for the server before it's completely ready. But I would say it's like 98% done by my guess. probably 98 to 98% done. In that range. Give or take. We're at 98%. What else can we mow down here? Oh, here. There we go. What else? I will say it again when it starts, but thank you for your hard work. I just want you guys to enjoy, you know? And I'm sure, you know, and Eve wants the same for you all. Like, I have seen the effort that she puts in, you know, into wanting to provide you guys the best kind of experience that she can provide. Even though she's not like the most experienced Minecraft player, she wants to really make it a wonderful experience for everyone. Ah. Otsukaresama deshita. Thank you for your appreciation. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for everyone to see the server. Because I know how much effort Eve put into it. And I will tell you now, she did a wonderful job. She has a wonderful attention to detail when it comes to a lot of the decor on the server in some areas that you'll have to see for yourself to truly understand. Ah, 98.8. What else am I missing, buddy? Ah. Oh, yeah. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe over here. Maybe I didn't cut some grass here on the edge. There it is. Here. Ah, there we go. Now we're getting through it. Woo. Cutting grass is hard. Hard work. Oh. %. When can I stop? Okay, I think I'll just... Oh, I think may have been ready to go since earlier. Alright. Fill the fuel. Fill the fuel. Alright. No. What? We're not done yet? Ah. No. I hate this so much. Richter, insert Fortnite. In search of the 1%. Yes. I thought I read Fortnite. I'm like, what? What does Fortnite have anything to do with this? Ah, 1% of grass. Who cares? Who cares so much about the 1% of grass? Come on. This is an Elden Ring. The tab button. No, there's no, Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. .1%. We're looking for the 0.9%. This is far from what I was expecting when people said to touch grass. Far from it. Where else? What am I missing? Okay, maybe here. No, not these edges. Come on! There's always the alternative to watching grass grow. This is probably that. Watching the grass get cut. No. Okay, maybe these. There we go. We're getting some edges. Hmm. .2. Where else? God damn. I swear, if I don't find what that 0.8% of grass is, soon I am just gonna burn this whole place to the ground. I will set this field ablaze and watch it burn. And when the owner comes back, I'll tell them, no grass, no problem. What's extreme is finding the last 0.8% of grass. Now that is extreme. You've been walking around here. We see nothing. Who the fuck is gonna notice 0.8% of grass? Look at this! Tab doesn't do anything. Between the pavilion and the nearest tree. Little bits of grass. Hardly anything what you call a very noticeable amount. There's 0.1%. Let's check. Pro view, hold. What was that? The fuck did I just... Oh! Motherfucker! There it is! Yeah, the pro view. Look at that shit. That's such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Individual fucking blades of grass. My God. Ah. Oh. $99.4. Ah. Ah. It's okay. We know what it is now, so, you know, it's all good. Oh my God. I hate this so much. Ah. I hate these little trimmy bits around the side. These are the worst. Oh my god, thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Let's fucking go. Oh. I hate this. Oh my god, this is such a pain in the butt. We got good money out of it, I suppose. We got a little bonus cash there for the ground check time bonus. We didn't get cutting time bonus. We got some penalties, maintenance, flowers destroyed. So, we're all good. We ranked up though. All right. Ooh, where do we go now? Paddock. Underpaid and power wash sim. It's all right. So where should we go for this? Paddock, gardens. Okay, let's go to the gardens. This one looks like a decent place. Let's go. Dingo McDuffus. Bye. Metric. Kilometers per hour. Let's get so it's not confusing. %99.5% completion. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Okay, hang on, chat. Let me see the switch the AC on. Kind of getting hot. Here we go. Tiny! RP value of 200. You can do so much good character voices there. Let's go. Let's go. Tiny. I kind of want to get the Dino Safari DLC now. It looks incredibly fun. All right. This might be our final one. I didn't realize each stage would take so long. Probably not. Okay, let's take a look at the garden. It's pretty straightforward, I gotta say. It looks pretty straightforward. There's a lot of grass to cut, but it looks more or less straightforward. Alright. Gotta find those objects. 2. Come on, where are you? Where are yous? There you go. 3. fourth one. There we go. All right. Cutting blades? No. Do I need to? That's fine. All right. Let's go. What's the requirement? 6 or 7. Oh, wow, look, there's so many people. Hey there, buddy! You got a fat face! Yeah, you walk away. That's right. Let's go. That's mean? What do you mean that's mean? Sadly, it's a bit like a golf course. Yeah, that is. Yeah. The dino one? Yeah, it looks like it is. It's like a miniature golf course. Let's do this section first. Ah. God damn it. How did they even notice like one missing flower? How did they find out? Oh, there was an exact flower right here! Right here! And now it's gone! I'm charging you £5 for my missing flower. Swear to God, you're doing such a terrible job. I don't care. Go suck an egg. I don't get paid enough for this kind of nitpicking 99.5%. Nowhere near enough. Alright. Ah! I did not damage the ground. How do I damage the ground and not be able to undamage it? That was my favorite flower! Exactly. Exactly. How do they notice? Like in this entire garden. Damage the ground again? How did I damage the ground? Fucking hell. Generation. It was grown by generations after generations in my family. How could you? That was a family heirloom. It's a lawnmower, not a plower. Hey, I think I'm doing a great job of plowing through the grass. Okay. In the meantime, okay, let's do a little, I want to do a little test. So I'm going to leave my mower. Oh, actually, that's a lot of grass to go through. Holy crap. Okay, let's start trimming this area, you know? Ahead of time. How do I... Ooh. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't responding. Okay, let's start doing from this edge. You think this is smart, chat? Doing it by section. We'll do it section by section. That way, you know, we get a good old clean. We can reduce the amount of places that we search at the very end, instead of, like, you know, going all over the place. What? Nice. Thank you, thank you. It does seem like a very reasonable approach, you know? There's something very satisfying about just cutting the grass with this hand mower than it does with the other thing. Than driving through it. Okay. Okay, a little bit on the trimming on the side here, yeah. Section by section. By section, no. C-section, that's also a negative. Oof. Come on, Adam. There you go. Okay. A little bit more. You may operate on the ground, but do not perform operations on the ground. Unless absolutely necessary. It's not ideal. But if a man needs to have his balls removed in the middle of the day, then by God, don't let the ground get in your way. You know? Things may not always be ideal, but when things come down to the wire, you gotta make sure that you do the best you can in the circumstances you're given. There we go. Ooh. Okay. All right, I think we did pretty well. I think we've done the 0.5%. Some justice here. Let's go put this back, or we can maybe do this while we're here. Ooh. Maybe this trimmer wasn't meant for cutting a lot of tall grass like this. Just a feeling. Judging by the amount of resistance my controller is giving me. I hear touching grass is healing. Wouldn't performing an operation on the grass cause a miracle? Maybe. Swoosh? What swoosh sound? Also, I don't think I'm familiar enough with Bollywood to know what that sound is like. Ooh. This is actually a little bit more satisfying to me. The hand mower. Ah, fucking flower. I swear, officer, flower jumped in my way. I was just minding my own business. Then the flower just came along, got in the way of my mower. I'm just an innocent bystander here. I'm an innocent man, please. I got a family. Don't take me away. All I do is cut grass for a living. Got some here. House Flipper. Oh yeah, I remember House Flipper. I remember watching some streams of it before. It does seem pretty fun. It is a little gross when you first see the houses, though. It does get a little gross. Alright, so let's deal with this first section. Okay, here. Oh. Going away for a long time, bucko. Should have thought about your crimes. If you can't do the crime, then if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. Flowers are very delicate things. Step on the wrong flower in this neighborhood, you're going away for a very, very long time, Jimmy. Like the lady said, you should have thought about your kids before you decided to mow one down. Tisk tisk. Should have known, Jimmy. Should have known. Oh no. Turn off the roaches? Oh, you can. Let's see. Let's see if house flip is going to be a good way to turn. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a sensor, I imagine. So it's like when they say, oh, you can swap the blood for, you can like remove the blood from the game or something. So it's kind of something along those lines, right? I see. Still sounds like fun, though. I wonder if, what do you call that? Anybody know if the PC building simulator is also any fun? I remember watching a stream of it before. I'm not 100% sure how well it went. You know? Because I like building PCs. Like the PC I'm at now. Like I built it myself. Put it together. I could take it apart again if I need to, but I put it together. PC Builder Sim. I'm gonna consider giving it a go as well, since I do like building PCs. And it's probably gonna be a while before I get to upgrade, since I gotta save the money for it. PC market ain't cheap right now. It just ain't cheap. Especially if you're looking for a new GPU. New GPUs will still cost you an arm and a leg. They're cheaper now, yeah. But, you know, it's still more expensive than most parts. You built more pieces for others than yourself? Yeah, I know that feeling. I have built PCs that weren't for myself, which is alright, you know. Not necessarily a bad thing. But sometimes it is what it is. You and your friends need help building PCs, and you're the one that knows how. Building stuff from IKEA is fun mostly. I honestly actually haven't been able to build too much stuff from IKEA. I haven't had the chance. I think the only things I've got from like IKEA are mostly small pieces and a full-on mattress, but nothing that I've ever actually needed to like assemble. So I have very limited IKEA building experience. I was supposed to get a bed frame from IKEA as well, but they did not have the frame that I wanted, and I didn't like the other options that they had left, so I opted to grab a frame somewhere else. And that was the one that I had to assemble, and that turned out to be a bit of a challenge, to be perfectly honest. It was a metal frame, so it wasn't the lightest of things to be moving around and assembling. I got my desk with drawers. Ooh. Speaking of tables, though, I actually want to get a new table, a custom table built. A custom desk, but I'm gonna wait until after I move to a new place later in the year, because it would suck if I had a custom table, you know, all sorted out, and I can't, you know, I don't have like room for it in the new place. What kind of table are we talking about? I'm thinking, at the top of my head, a nice long desk. It'll be a nice long desk. And I'm also thinking depending as well on the place, I might either get a super long one, a super wide table, or an L-shaped table. But that's going to entirely depend on the layout of the new room. Because if I have the space, I'm going to go for, you know, wide, a nice wide table. But if I don't, then, you know, then I'll go for the L-shaped one so I can grab a corner. Because my plan is that I'll eventually have a nice dual monitor setup, maybe even triple monitor setup if the budget is generous. But yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. Wood desks are perfect. Color. Well, as Eve mentioned, colored, what do you call it? Wood? Wooden, like, nice wooden desks are good. I'm also, depending on a couple of factors, maybe some dark desks would be good too. So we'll see. Oh, huh. Are we good? Nice. Okay, we'll do the detailing now. Sweet. Yeah, I'm thinking wood would be nice, but depending as well on the room's like just the room's aesthetics. Maybe some, what do you call that? Some other colored. White is hard. I want to have like, I like the aesthetic of a white desk. But at the same time, I also understand that maintaining the whiteness of a desk is gonna be like a pain in the ass. It is gonna be like, I am on the verge of hurting myself just to maintain this desk's like clean aesthetic, you know? Although, yeah, white desks I feel are quite nice from an aesthetic point of view. Very easy to decorate. Rosewood? That one, I don't know. I'm not, like, I like the idea of having a wooden desk, but I don't feel like I know enough about wood to make that an informed decision about it. And I think that also depends on the contractor that I'll be going to and what options they have available. I feel like a lot of that decision making would more depend on the availability of whatever wood is with the contractor. I wish I could say that I had the know-how, tools, and space to make my own wooden desk. Carpentry actually sounds really nice to add to the list of dadly things to do other than mowing the lawn. You know, carpentry sounds fun. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. What was it? 99.5%, right? I could never do carpentry? Oh, why not? Why not? Are you like me, where you don't have the space, the tools, or the know-how? That's honestly one of the problems with living like in the big city. It gets really hard to do hobbies like that. Because how cool would it be? Right? Okay. I think maybe I should do like the trimming areas here first before I start spending a lot of time searching around. I think I should probably do the trim these sides that I know will need that little precision trimming. I'm prone to making mistakes. Ah. Even measure twice, cut once. Ah. I mean, it is something that'll take practice. I'm sure that even if you think you're making a lot of mistakes, over time, you know, you'll, what do you call that? You'll get better at it, I feel. Carpentry is one of those things where you do have to be very patient, most especially with yourself. Because, you know, you're not going to get it right a lot of the times. You know, you might make mistakes. So it's not just being patient in doing like the measurements and stuff, but you also have to be patient with yourself. Where you have to understand that it's a process. Oh, ooh. There we go. I resign myself to knitting. It's easier to fix mistakes there. That's fair. That's fair. It is easier to undo... What do you call that? Undo some problems with knitting. I suddenly remember the brief period as a kid when I tried to at the behest of the family, because everybody in the family was doing it, but we were all getting into like cross-stitching. Like the entire family got into cross-stitching, and I just had like, I did not have the patience for it. It was just like, nope, I don't think this is gonna be for me. I do not think that I will have the patience to make, to do these stitches and to sit still in one place, you know, and do just that. And I didn't quite care for stitching, to be honest. Bit of wood carving and glass engraving when I was younger. Glass engraving sounds really fun. Glass engraving sounds like a super fun thing to do. Ah! Flower! Woo! The one hobby I want to get back into that I have not been able to do in a very, very long time is gunpla kit building. That's so much fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The problem is right now is I don't have the desk space. I live in a super tiny condo right now. So I just don't have the space to, like, I don't have sufficient space to get things down and do kit building again. I mean, I suppose I could try, but it's like I would be very hard pressed to have, you know, to have the full desk space that I need. Oof. Okay. All right, chat, we're on the last 0.4%. Point 3. Here? Do we cut here? Here we go. Oh, nice! Woo! Let's go! The SD Gundams. Yeah, those are cute. Those are super cute. All right. Ah! Comfey, welcome to the stream. We just finished mowing the lawn. Look at it. Look how pristine it looks now. I did not set the couch on fire. Of course you didn't. Doing alchemy things? Maybe. All right. I think we're actually gonna have to cut it there for now. That was tiring, but I do still have work tomorrow and for the next few days, so I can only afford to super extend streams on Friday and Saturday nights. But if you guys enjoyed this, remember, don't forget to like the stream, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this kind of streams, you know, where we're just mostly talking while I get frustrated in trying to mow the lawn and find the last 0.1% of goddamn grass. But I feel like I'm getting better at this though, so if you would like, do let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, y'all have fun now. Take care of yourselves. Oh, you really want me to do that, Naito? Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to get the notifications and get updated with every single stream that comes out as they are planned. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.